Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Detroit Lions on Sunday Night Primetime. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Ready. 52 blue. Set.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happens to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the ball. Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
He'll try and get there on the ground. Looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
Really nice job there. They're setting an early tone up front. And listen, these small runs, these conversion runs, they don't seem like a big deal right now. But over the course of the game, expect this offensive play caller to use these downs to build off of. So what looks small now down the line could pay a lot bigger dividend.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready. Ready.
They'll run the draw with Pacheco. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Okay. Ready.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 2.
Set. Ready. Cut.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Yellow. 22. Red. Cycle. Set.
Now, faking the give. That's going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Derek Barnes. And the Lions are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proving, though, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Finding his tight end there. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
Gain of 19 yards.
A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Detroit.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's in! Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 16th touchdown of the year. The kicking team off for the extra point. It's up and it's good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Come on, strike.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Down. Watch out now.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 14 on the pickup. First down, Bates.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Yellow. Needle blue.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's the linebacker, Derek Barr. And the Lions will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Open down the field is Mayer, the tight end. A gain there of 27 yards.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
We go tonight.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. One to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun. It's gone. Short throw. That's pulled in by Mayer. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And that is incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one.
He was covered.
And it's going to lead to fourth down. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. They hand it to Gibbs. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop it just short, but he has picked up the first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First down and goal to go.
Gibbs. And looked like he might have had a lead, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. Second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 1 yard line.
Not even a little bit. Hold on.
One more time, they try Gibbs. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That is second touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season.
The kicker on for the
Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready. Blaster. 6. Yellow. 40. Grill green. Claws red. Slice blue. Hut, hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Lee McNeil getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Down. Striker. 3-30. Hut.
He takes off.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Third and 10.
Red. Cycle. Set.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man is Davis. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Ready.
He'll try to run for it. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
At the 47-yard
I
line.
love this call on fourth down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10. They'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down and forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. They get this to about midfield. Makai Wingo in there on the tackle.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Ready.
From the 50, he'll set him. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. And bring it back out to the 20-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs.
Tackle made on the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Goff to St. Brown for a big one. 33 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw is Goff. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Oh, a loose football. And the Raiders have come up with it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Going up top. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. Hey, he's going to be close. It's a kind of a spot, but it looks a little short. It is short, and now it's 4th down. They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down the huddle. The players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, we're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long. and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Goff. Headed left, buying time. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
First and goal at the
Here's Gibbs. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Although I would have liked to have seen them throw the ball on one of the 2 prior downs, now after getting stopped twice, Mike, they haven't gained an inch on the ground. I think on 3rd down, you had no choice but to put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and see if he can make a play through the air.
They'll go once more from the 3. 3rd and goal. Here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Trying to get away, but he will not. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's 4th down.
It's now 4th and goal.
This one is good. He knocks it through. The Lions stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
From the 6, here comes a return. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. It'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Red, yellow, blue. Yellow, 43. Flag, red. 6, mega. Claws, red. Set.
He'll look to throw. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Black ultra. Steel, black. Fury, yellow. Ready?
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On play action, Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They get 15 on that pass play. Good for a Lions first down.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing here is Goff. On the run to the right. And he'll slide to a hook after picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down to the ground.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough for the chains. First down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown. Amon-Ra gives the Lions a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Dallas Turner in for the sack. He registers number 14 on the year.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring it down. This is something they teach defensive linemen, Mike, that, of course, we want to get to the quarterback and pressure and hit him and ultimately sack him. But if you don't think you're going to get there, when his hand comes off the ball, your hands go up. Get in that throwing lane, get a deflection, and he's able to force the incomplete.
Throwing now on third and long. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. The Lions open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing new.
Well, they tried to get the run game started here early on this drive, but they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Red. Blue striker. Ready?
Back to throw. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Come on, step, ready.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He is knocked down hard. They stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Drill 52. Ready?
Look wide. Get this one complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 25 yards. The pickup there. Good for a Raider first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. We have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
He'll take care of it himself. Picks up the first down and a gain of 12.
There's just so many ways this offense can beat you, Mike. He adds such a layer to this offense with their ability to use him as a designed runner. And we can see there as he picks up the first down.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. Then it'll bring up second down.
Let's go.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And we brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive.
Here we go.
And here's 3rd and 4. The quarter begins on the ground.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Blue 32. Blaster. You, yellow. Check.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a minimal attempt.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And this time, they are ready for it. Throw for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball. extended. They keep him out, and it sets up touchdown Las Vegas. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it, and the Raiders are able to cut into the deficit.
Raiders 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down. First and 10 at the
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. Room to run inside the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. And another first down, and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclones, David Montgomery. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Finding his tight end there. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
That's good. For the Lions, first down.
Throwing, Goff. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's so close to breaking the play, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. That's the danger. They try to sell out and block it. Instead, get the roughing call, and it results in a first down. They'll try to run this one in. And he's got another one. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. It is his third touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season. And making a hat trick. That is his third rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Lions 28, Raiders 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for it all. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play there for the Raiders. 62 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready, ready. Black 40. Slide blue. Black ultra. Blue striker. Set hut.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now the Raiders are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
Okay, ready? Set. Red 38. Set.
He'll drop to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Brings up 3rd down.
And it's caught out wide on the RPO. And the Raiders are going to first and goal. Try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. He'll step, and this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Goff down to a knee. And that should be the final act in this one. So it's a win here.